Hey, let's discuss why traditional meal prep ideas don't really work for people with ADHD. I should know I'm a nutritionist and I solidly meal prepped for years. Here's what went wrong. On Sunday, I would make myself the standard 7 days worth of easy grab food, and it was all beautifully nutritionally balanced, as you might imagine, and it bored the shit out of me. That's where the problem kicked in. So I would still eat it more and more begrudgingly as the week went on, but because my brain craves excitement and interest and variety, I was horribly, horribly bored. And without me realizing what happened was I was compensating big time. So I would be eating all of my nutritious meals and then face planting into happy, treaty, snackety snacks. And it turned into quite a restrict binge pattern, and it completely eroded my trust in myself, and I didn't know what was going wrong. Later in life, obviously, we got the ADHD diagnosis, which changed everything. So once you know how your brain works and that you need novelty and choice and to be able to go with what your body feels like, you can swap the whole system out. What I've found works best for me is something I like to call freezer pick and mix or freezer surprise. So on a high energy day or when I'm feeling good, I'll create a large quantity of a meal that I like, package it all up in the containers, label them all, date them all so I know when it's happened, stick the majority of them in the freezer, have a couple in the fridge, and that way when my future self is roaming, looking for food, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the freezer that is probably going to fit my needs at some point. A few different vegetables in different containers pre-done, some protein options again in containers pre-done. I label them all so I know what's in there. And then on a day, I can look, see what catches my eye, and then grab individual things out and dump them on a plate, which brings me a lot of joy. So I have written a full article on how to hack ADHD brains to get the most out of your meal prep in a non-traditional way, and I'm going to link it below. And I'd also love to hear from you. What's been the hardest thing about meal prepping with neurodiversity that you've found? Thanks for following, guys. Click subscribe if you want more.